Today we're going to do the Sun British newspaper. It is the second easiest of the national newspapers for cryptics. It's a two-speed clue-based system. So on the left-hand side you've got the cryptics. On the right-hand side you've got the coffee time, which are your classic ordinary crossword clues. So let's get started. Oh, we're going to do cryptic. So let's get started. So, have role in South Africa's ancient city. Now, with a cryptic crossword, both ends of this sentence must equal the same thing. So, I'm guessing ancient city. Well, I've already had a look at this. I've done a few of these clues already just to get started. So, have role in South Africa's ancient city. So, South Africa is often SA. The short form of South Africa. So we're probably looking for an ancient city that has S and A at the beginning and end of the name, because we've got the word in there. So this have role goes inside SA to make Sparta. So a role is a part in a movie or a play. South Africa is SA. That's Sparta, an ancient city. So I've done that straight in. Right, 2 down. Say Tories do. So say is not just an instruction to, the imperative to do something. It is it's also say as in there's a number of things, a type of vegetable, say, means look at a list of things and put the Tories into it. So that's a party. And a do is a party, so both ends of the sentence mean the same thing. So that's party, and it begins with P, so that's confirmed. Right, 8 across. Conservative newspapers, rough projection. We're getting a lot of Tory stuff here. Conservative newspapers, rough projection. 4 letters. R is the second letter. So conservative is often C, a newspaper is a rag, and a projection is a crag. So crag is the answer. So again, C is short for conservative, so is Tory. There might be other. Con is also short for conservative. A newspaper is a rag. So that plus that, one end of the sentence, equals rough projection. Right, 3 down. That's looking good. We've got a couple of letters. So 3, cleaner on beat makes music. It's not rumba. I think it's ragtime. Now, what would that be? Cleaner. Could a rag be a cleaner? Beat is time. I think it's ragtime. I can't tell you exactly why, but if this comes together, then we'll know that's right. Well, you see, look, I've got 2 parts of the clue, but I need a third really. So the 2 parts is I've got beat and I've got music, a type of music. I don't have the cleaner. I mean, rag could be a cleaner, I suppose, like a brush is cleaner or a hoover. 10 across. So keep in mind that I might not be correct. So 10, shape discerned in block of cars. So it's in block of cars. So it could be a C and an R. And we've got a Y there. So C, A, so that could be cylinder, which is a shape. Bear in mind, we're not sure about the I either. So what I'm going to do, what I often do is, if I'm not sure, I'll put it in little letters so that if I need to correct it, I can without causing massive problems. Right, 4 down. So if this is a D, if this D works, then we're away. But hopefully we need a really good clue that really confirms it. Secretary put up concealed bug. Right. So put up suggests, because it's a down clue, that a word needs to go backwards, upwards, right? So a secretary is often a PA. So that'll be make AP. Yeah, I got it. So we go for second put up concealed bug. Isn't it aphid? I'm still going to make it little, but anyway. Secretary put up concealed. Yeah, a concealed is hid. So yeah, and PA up put up makes aphid. Right. Yeah. So that must be correct then, probably. Right. 9 across. Project for the morning after begins with H. It's got to be hangover. Project hangover. Yeah, a hangover project. Yeah. I'm still not making it the massive, really massive letters, but I'm confident, but not that confident. Right, five down. Something bitter available. 8 pint. 8. Oh no, it's 5 across. Well, I've got, yeah, 8 pints is a gallon, isn't it? I think. I'm from that terrible generation from the 70s that does metric and imperial. So 5 down, something bitter. That's 5 across. Senior officer, not specific. Now this is a classic from Cryptic Crosswords. It's one of the most easiest of all, and we can see the N and the R there. Something that's not specific. This is one end. Is general. General is not specific, and senior officer is a general. So this is your classic. Right, this does make it gallon. I'm of that really silly generation that does both. Some of my measurements are done in metric, some are done in feet and inches. So you know, I do millimeters, and then once I get up to the height, the size of an inch, I go then into inches and feet, and then I go into meters, and that's because we were taught both at school. I think they, you know. I don't know why I don't know whether I agree with getting rid of the metric system, but it's well, it makes our generation quite unique anyway. Right, seven down. Cricketers who remove caps. Cricketers. No, don't know. 6 down. Cracking solo with Coltrane finally. Coltrane finally is an E. Cracking is an anagram indicator. So anagram solo. Lucky there's only something on one side of cracking. So take solo with the end of Coltrane E makes loose, which is free. I'll put that in there. So 11 across, always appearing in these verses. This is what's called a hidden. So between the word these and verses, there is E, V, E, and R, 4 letters, which means always. So that's ever. The the 15 across. Extravagant, 6, amid ridicule. 6 is very often VI. So we need a word for ridicule, or a word for extravagant with VI in it, I think. No, no. Anyway, right, okay, let's go down here. 12 across. Desire to be under canvas. This is another classic. If you're under canvas, you're in a tent. So in tent, which is a desire. Whenever you see the word canvas, think intent. You'll see that over and over again. 13 down. Disregard information about displaced Celts. So information is gen. About displaced Celt. Well, if you anagram Celts and gen, you get neglect, which is disregard. Yeah. And, you know, so displaced is an anagram indicator. "17 across. Old part in teenage dreams." Well, old is aged or aged. "18 down. You should take snuff." To take something as a dose. No. 22 across. Used loin in stew. Used is an anagram indicator. Loin and stew add up to 8 letters. So we want something that makes fancy. And we've got an E there. Is it elegant or something? No. Use loin in stew. I think it's a fancy as a delusion, as in an illusion. A fancy. If you take, so if you stew used and loin, you can make delusion. I'm going to put that in little letters and see how we get along. I like 5-letter words, so I'm going to go with 20 first. 20 down. Desperate character at church disco. So Dan is a desperate character. At church is CE, and a dance is also CH. So I looked at dance first, but CE is C of E, a church, and desperate Dan makes dance a disco. That was fun. 19 across. Green and rough constitutes hazard. So rough could be an anagram indicator, which means that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 8 letters. And so if we anagram green and, which, well, instantly I can see that's in endanger, and constitutes a hazard, yeah. like 5 letters. So 21 down. Some goddess enters German city. Again, this is a classic. We've had 3 really classic ones. SN, ESSEN is a German city. And the sum suggests that some of the next few words makes the answer. 23 across. Deep wound from Goodwood. Well, I think that's gash, but I don't know why. Stab, no. Lash, no. No, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, 16 down. Sour liquid in grave. Bubbling. Bubbling is anagram indicator. In grave is 7 letters. That's vinegar. If you anagram those 2 there. And that makes a sour liquid. And it fits with the N there. And I think it fits with the G of gash. See, look, I don't know whether that's gash, why that would be gash, apart from the fact it's a deep wound. I don't know what the hell Goodwood's got to do with it. Is it a... Oh, ash. Yeah, ash is a type of wood. Good is G. Oh, that's fancy. So short for... That's basically, that's treating that one word as 2 words. So if you take good, G is short for good in a lot of notation. And it is in crosswords. And a type of wood is ash, the ash tree. Put the 2 together makes gash, which is a deep wound. Oh, I like that. That's fun. 25 across. English kings with mission. English is E. We have that. R is Rex, and it suggests there's 2. Because it's not just king, it's king, so there's probably 2. I mean, if we put another R there, that would make errand as a mission, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to go with that. If I'm wrong, I shall take the shame. 14 down. Famous linesman demolished toilets. So demolished is an anagram indicator. Toilets is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 7 letters, and it's looks like a name because it's linesman. A sporting reference, something to do with cricket or football or whatever. Well, it makes T.S. Eliot. Oh, that's nice. So a linesman is somebody who deals with lines, and that's a writer. So we've got T.S. Eliot. Are there 2 L's in Eliot? Anyway, 18 now. You should take stuff. Oh, God. No. 24 across. Road in Somerset Parish. And in a road, street, obviously. S-T, something T, something T is going to be street, isn't it? And there's a settlement called Street in Somerset. It's where you go and buy your used to be cheap shoes from the factory outlets. 18 down. You should take stuff. I think that might be douse, because U can be shortened to U, and put that in to take. But why that would be snuff. Oh yeah, no, to put out, to douse something. I was thinking snuff as in the tobacco you put up your nose 200 years ago. Anyway, 15 across. Extravagant. 6 amid ridicule. I think that's lavish. So that's a VI, because we know from Roman numerals 6, and the L would make lavish. Let's put in little letters, which means, but I don't understand. So that's lash would mean ridicule. So it's ridicule plus 6 amid ridicule. So why would lash be ridicule? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not helping, am I? So cricketers who remove caps. Bloody hell. Excuse the language. It's got to be over something. No, I don't know what that is. Cricketers. So an over's really important. Overs are really important for cricket. Batsmen, bowlers. Have I got gallon right? Yeah, no, I have. I have no idea. It might come to me. But anyway, this is a video. Oh, I'm gutted. That's the last one. I can't get the last one. I may have, I mean, some of the other ones with the small letters might be wrong, but I don't think they are. Cricketers who remove caps. I mean, caps could be, you know, like the first letter of a letter of a word. Anyway, look, while I'm sat here scratching my head, I'll let you go. I shall put it in the comments below this video if I get it. Actually, there you go, there's a competition. There is no prize apart from glory. Tell me what the answer is to that last clue. 7 down. Cricketers who remove caps. 7 letters, and you've got 4 of them given to you. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da for now.